Hey there, Rivet family. Happy Thursday. The last 3 days, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we've done some pretty challenging workouts, some kind of more technical movements in them, some gymnastics and some weighted movements that are a little more demanding in a technical sense. We're going to make it very simple today to balance that out. Today's workout's on the longer side, probably half an hour or so for most of us, give or take. We've got some rowing, we've got some biking, we've got some farmer carry. Very simple. What we're looking at today, what we're focusing on today, I should say, is posture. All right, I want you to think about posture when you're doing all three of these movements. I'll start by demonstrating on the rower. So first off, on the rower and on the bike for that matter, how you sit has a lot to do with proper posture and proper positioning, right? So it's a tendency to have people kind of sit more on their back pockets, right? They're kind of on their back pockets here, which kind of automatically puts you in a more rounded position. It makes it more difficult to lean forward without rounding your back. So let's try to not sit on our back pockets. Let's actually try to sit more on our hamstrings, right? So we're going to scooch that butt back a little bit so we have less cheek on there and more hamstring, right? Think about like leaning forward to tie your shoelaces or whatever. You wouldn't round in the back, right? You kind of scooch back and you lean forward, right? So sitting on those hamstrings, very important here. And the other tip I'll give you, and this one's particular to the rower, is try and get that monitor as high as you can get it, right? We often have that monitor kind of down in front, which makes us lean forward. We're looking at the monitor. Let's go ahead and get that monitor as vertical as we can. I don't know if you can see that on here, but we're going to basically straight up. We're keeping our eyes on the top of the monitor, right where it says Concept 2. This is a very good reminder to stay nice and upright as we row, right? We're looking for a nice straight position on the way up, right? Chest open, shoulders back. Again, this makes it easier to maintain good positions as we row, and it makes it a lot easier to breathe as we row. We have some pretty long rows today. So, think about sitting on those hamstrings, right? Scooch those cheeks back a little bit. We're leaning forward here, right? Heels down, the vertical shins, eyes at the top of the monitor. Drive back hard. There you go, right? We're trying to keep that back nice and straight throughout, right? We don't want to round here at the catch. We don't want to overextend here at the finish, right? So keep back nice and straight. We're looking for short, strong, efficient strokes on the rower. All right. Same thing on the bike. You're sitting on those hamstrings. You can't adjust the monitor on the bike, unfortunately. So try not to stare at the monitor the entire time that you're on a bike. That's very easy to do. I see people kind of looking down at the monitor. So try to keep the eyes on the horizon. Stand up tall. Makes it way easier to breathe. Way easier to get to those longer efforts on the rower and on the bike today. And then last thing I'll say, the farmer carry, very similar. We're going to be carrying 2 weights today, 1 in each hand. We're looking to have a relatively heavy kettlebell in each hand. We're going for 200 meters. With these, same idea. Let's keep those shoulders set back and down. Keep the chest open. We're standing up nice and tall, not letting those weights pull us down into a rounded position, which isn't good for anything. We're standing tall, also for our farmer carry. And then I'll say something else about the farmer carry. Side note here, if you want to keep the knees soft and take short, choppy steps when we do our kettlebell carries, right? We're just kind of swinging those legs like we would normally walk. Those kettlebells are going to be moving all over the place. So try to keep those kettlebells right at your sides. You're taking short, controlled steps with our knees soft. For you folks at home, I know this is a tough one because you probably don't have a rower or a bike. So check my programming notes. I've got a variation in there for you. Starts with a 1 mile run, ends with a 1 mile run. You do the same 200 meter farmer carry. Use whatever weights you have, ideally 1 in each hand, although if you only have 1 weight, it could be a 1 arm farmer carry as well. And then I got some plank hold accumulated time in the middle of the workout for you folks at home. All right, that's it. Come on and do it, guys. Happy Thursday. Friday's right around the corner. Talk to you tomorrow.